Hello, welcome back. You're watching Want to Play our Darth mod Ottoman campaign. Salam Brothers. So here we are. So we took Moscow already. And it's only 1708. Who knew? Who knew? Oh dear. We have a little bit of trouble there. Another university. Oh yeah, Moscow. So this turn ended, and as I mentioned last episode, I said I should have actually put Moscow in a worse position than they already are in, and destroy more of their towns and buildings. Because for sure I'm not holding on to Moscow very long. But tell you who's going to be happy is Sweden. They should be thanking their lucky stars. They have me as their ally. And well, I just saw we did assassinate a character. War helps. People in the Middle East are very good at that. They should be. You, Saudi Arabia. One way to get rid of your problems. So Britain as well. I haven't mentioned last turn. You saw they had a navy with some units on, and they were allied to me. They just decided, oh, you know what? You know it'd be great if we owned the Crimea. So they declared war on Crimea. I wasn't very happy about it. So it's a bit of a spanner in the works. So it looks like the Crimea is gone because they just helped me take Moscow. And now I've got to send an army down to go and deal with them. I mean, how frustrating is that? I mean, it's just not worthwhile. You just have to stick your nose in it, don't you? And that means they're going to send countless more fleets over to come and probably take Egypt or Palestine. That seems to be a hotbed. So I think this is a slightly longer episode than usual. Slightly over the 20-minute mark. Yeah, see, I should have destroyed all these buildings last turn. If I was going to do it, then they'd have to spend a copious amount of resources building it back up. But again, on the prestige, Russia is the biggest. They have the biggest military. I can see there they've got quite a lot of armies. I don't know how they afford it. How's the upkeep? Like, what is the upkeep of that, and how are you affording it? So Persia I said to you all not to worry. And we're looking in a lot better position against Persia than we were about 2 turns ago. Or certainly by 1705, 1706. And then they've just got nothing. They've just got armies scattered around. A few units here and there. It's fine. We'll just build a few units here. I mean, even if they do take it, they're not going to hold it. They're not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's really just tidying up a little bit. Doing a little bit of a tidy up. And then once we get on their capital, I mean, it's GG for them. We'll be fine. We'll be able to hold them. Yeah, they don't really good units. And this general is starting to get some stats. He's actually achieved some goals. Now I just want to select the units that I'm willing to put out there, and again I'm probably going to have to send 2 armies around. I just don't want my really depleted units to be on the front line. It should be a piece of cake. Especially now we're slightly more confident using this general. As so. As well, I mentioned having cavalry is good in an army because at least they can. It does even help the general when they are chasing down. You saw originally when I was at the start of the game, one didn't really have very many cavalry units. Armies were able to retreat and get away. Once you've got cavalry units, especially those irregulars, that are very quick. Not the camels. The camels are not that great. You can actually start making some headway with defeating armies. Making sure they don't come back. I'm hoping as well to have some decent generals by the time we finish with Persia. Party up a bit of Russia. Yeah, I'm trying to take Moscow again with 1 unit. Why didn't someone just tell Napoleon or Hitler that? You only need one unit, 1 regiment to go and do the business. Right, so hopefully we've done everything we need to do. We're looking a lot better now. It's only 1708 though, so we've got a long way to go from here, but at least everything is starting to look the way it should. Nearly. A few minor points, but an easy fix. So yeah, during that term, as expected, Crimea no longer exists, which is a shame because they had a big army there. Persia took out Syria. It's fine. I'm not too worried at this stage. It's just a little bit tidying up. Nothing. I need another round of units. Unplug bayonets. Researching now. So yeah, Crimea have gone. Very frustrating, because also that's a big trade partner for me. And the Brits just can't help themselves. And surely they knew I would have had a good general with a decent army. Yeah, thanks Britain. Thanks. Was it really all worth it? Really block off that way. No, I've never done it. And it means, well, I'm exposed in the Mediterranean now. I'm going to be losing a few ships. Or capturing them. Just going to look good at my navy again. Very frustrating. And Venice can come out, but where do they come from? Oh, that was the one going towards Turkey. Yes, I remember now. That's okay. I mean, it's okay. They're coming back. It's just more experience for our men. But I think we can as well start marching on Persian capitals, Iran, modern day Iran. I believe it doesn't go there. It's just. And we're doing the old surround. Oh yeah, I mean, we shouldn't really lose any units. Just complete mass. So now we can head towards the capital. Think. And they've got 2 universities. It's very greedy. So we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have like 5 universities deep within our territory. I suppose we need it though if we want to keep up with the Europeans. And we're still blockading as well, so they're not really trading. Pretty happy about that admiral though. We need men like him. I mean, Russia as well is losing a lot of gold. I should have actually increased taxes as well, to get most out of Moscow while I had it. I'm worried now they're going to be able to take Ukraine. But still, they're going to be behind after having to repair all the buildings in Moscow itself. I certainly didn't repair them. Okay, we're coming to the end of the turn here. I think we're in 1710. Which is good news. Oh, if we could take out the general, that would be useful. So, yeah, we lost Ukraine. So, from owning Ukraine all the way to Moscow, in light of Britain, that's not the case anymore. But it's only 1710, so I think even just by controlling it for a few turns, we're still the winners here. And again, Austria's building up a lot of... Austria could just march straight through me. I have nothing to defend on that border. This guy is not getting his money's worth. There we go. Persia are being very, very difficult. And then they've come back as well. Very easy. And this man Lots of stats. He's certainly getting there. And oh look, they've got no units here. We have systematically gone through and defeated all the Persian armies. I mean, there's never been a threat. They've never really been that much of a threat. Maybe we can just demand surrender. That's always the best way. And also, there wasn't even a barracks in there. You really outdone yourself. But what was very frustrating was we did lose, from losing that province, we lost a lot of trade. As that is the main trade route between the Middle East and Istanbul. So I think now it's worthwhile to start repairing a little bit of, giving it a bit of love, as I'm pretty confident about that we're going to be holding it for the foreseeable future. I mean, Persia's just out of the game. So at 1710, we've set out as planned per our instructions of going through, taking out Persia first, keeping Russia as is. Okay, here we are. And because Britain, you really pied me off, we're just gonna kick you out of the Mediterranean with our best admiral. Yep. But again, I'm more worried now. I need 2 navies to deal with Venice and just to control more of the Mediterranean, really. It's very tough. The Ottomans have got it really, really tough. I'm always eyeing up Malta. Be great. I can see why it's so strategically important. So it looks like we're going to have to go all the way back to this. I mean, this poor general has had to deal with back and forth, holding regions, retreating. There's also a lot of units there. It's kind of a bit of a fight. But I'm pretty excited for our next turn. It's the end of this one, but we'll be able to finally more or less take out Persia. I'll have nothing. How frustrating. They're also playing cat and mouse. I'm slightly worried about my trade fleet. Pikemen and wait for the reinforcements.
Syria is more important than Palestine at this point. Let's go for it. We can already win them. Fine. Of course. Kind of very European city, old Palestine. Next turn, finally banish the Persians from our lands. Yeah, we'll have 5 universities by the end of next term. This general is just starting to be serious favours. I really know the town as well in Moscow. It's a really built church, or mosque, rather. Churches in our land. So I think I'll leave you here on a bit of a cliff edge with there's lots of things going on, and we're finally getting to the end of finishing up Persia. By 1710, 1711, the timing is just about right. Unfortunately, we can't do more with this fleet. Rather frustrating, we lost the Crimea. Anyway, here we are. Thanks for watching. Until next time.